brothers and mothers, they gonna look at me like the same crook I always be. And the people that met me in this reality gonna look at me like I am in this reality. History is only. You've been talking about that for a year. You've been talking about that fake ass video for a year. That's not none of me. Bitch ass nigga ain't none of me. Bitch ass nigga ain't none of me. Bitch ass nigga ain't none of me. Now you them fight words. You wanna fight? You wanna fight? You wanna fight? Now you call what I said, you ain't do shit though. You ain't gonna do shit. That's what I'm talking about. You niggas always talking but ain't gonna do shit.
How you gonna say free and tell me holding people back?
Listen,
What the hell wrong with you, man?
Because I say free, you don't mean I gotta lie. Listen, anybody look up to anybody is a fool. I don't look up to no Rashad Jamal. I don't look up to nobody. I look at myself.
They gotta see some saying all fucked up right now. Hey, but that nigga been contradicting himself a lot. We gonna get back into it. Look like my dog, bad in the bitch, boy. He got the 8 face on and shit.
Look up to me. Anytime you put somebody above you as a spiritual leader, you a fool. What don't you get? So anybody looking up to any man is a fool.
So listen, when history remembers your ugly ass, what do you hope people gonna say about you?
Listen. History is his story. So if I go down in history, it's gonna be his story. Whatever I did to him, the niggas in the trenches that know me for robbing them and doing shit to their brothers and mothers, they gonna look at me like the same crook I always be. And the people that met me in this reality gonna look at me like I am in this reality. History is only the record, ever record history, because it's his story. There is no history.
Do you think the people that in that other, the other part of history that you was in when you robbed?
Man, there is no history. It's his story. Every nigga that I robbed, listen, every nigga that I robbed gonna claim it was a robbery. It wasn't no robbery, nigga. It was get back.
So you remember?
Ain't no robbery, niggas get back. You did something. I came back.
You know when
you went viral.
You went
viral. Ain't no robbery, nigga.
You finished or you done, man?
I'm finished and I'm done.
So
I'm
you remember? Hold on. You know when you went viral, when you had the little fro and your shirt off, and you had that fake gun, and you made your hand was a gun, and you talked that bite. I'm saying like was that a different realm? Was that you? Or was that a different realm?
You've been talking about that for a year. You've been talking about that fake ass video.
I'm saying was that a different realm?
Bitch ass nigga ain't none of me. You said bitch ass nigga ain't none of me. Bitch ass nigga ain't none of me. Now you them fighting words. Nigga, you wanna fight?
Yeah.
You wanna fight?
I didn't care what you said.
Now you call what I said, you ain't do shit though. You ain't gonna do shit. That's what I'm talking about. You niggas always talking but ain't gonna do shit. You a bond off 1700 ass nigga.
You want me to get you touched again?
You a bond off 1700 ass nigga. You a nigga with some, you look soft. Where your glasses at? You got glasses and a ski mask on when you a bitch. You like bond off 1700 ass nigga. You said target practice.
You said what?
Man, you target practice.
You would probably take over running, man.
Off 1700.
I just seen you get your ass whooped.
That nigga told me he wasn't getting on Street Country Grammar. Now I'm about to put a curse on him. He ain't gonna get on no album ever again in history. I need some. I need a goat. You got a goat? I need some goat blood.
Hey, that nigga sees himself just snapped on the cameraman, bro. Y'all gotta hear this shit for real. This nigga just snapped.
No, you ain't supposed to get information and strip it off.
I'll be right back.
You supposed to get experience and the people. No, you ain't supposed to get information and strip it off for the people. You supposed to get experience and the people supposed to learn from your experience. When you become the teacher, you become the lesson. The only reason he in jail because he had to be the lesson to what he taught. That's how life works, right? When you speak something, when you become the teacher, you become the lesson. Now he's the lesson. And that's the perfect teacher.
And what's the lesson?
He got the experience.
To not speak with so much goddamn fire?
He got the experience to go with his lesson now. He didn't have the experience before. Now he know what it feels like to really be oppressed, right? Because he wanted to know what it feels like, so now he know what it feels like. Free Rashad Jamal.
Free Rashad Jamal. What do you think the biggest obstacle holding black men back today is, huh?
Rashad Jamal. Believing in other men. What's holding men back is believing in other men. Rashad Jamal is holding people back. Because more people believing in Rashad Jamal than believing in themselves.
Telling me holding people back.
Listen,
what the hell wrong with you, man?
Because I say free, you don't mean I got lie. Listen, anybody look up to anybody is a fool. I don't look up to no Rashad Jamal. I don't look up to nobody. I look at myself in the mirror and I look up to me. anytime you put somebody above you as a spiritual leader, you're a fool. What don't you get? So anybody looking up to any man is a fool.
So listen, when history remembers your ugly ass, what do you hope people gonna say about you?
Listen. History is his story. So if I go down in history, it's gonna be his story. Whatever I did to him. The niggas in the trenches that know me for robbing them and doing shit to their brothers and mothers, they gonna look at me like the same crook I'll always be. And the people that met me in this reality gonna look at me like I am in this reality. History is only the recorder. Whoever record history. Because it's his story. There is no history.
Do you think the people that in that other, the other part of history that you was in when you robbed?
Man, there is no history. It's his story. Every nigga that I robbed, listen, every nigga that I robbed gonna claim it was a robbery. It wasn't no robbery, nigga. It was get back.
So let me ask you this. You remember?
Ain't no robbery, niggas get back. You did something. I came back.
You know when
you want to call it a robbery?
Ain't
no robbery, nigga.
You finished or you done, man?
I'm finished and I'm done.
So
I'm about to be done with you. You know when you went viral when you had to lift
That
your
nigga
shirt off and you had to.
That nigga 607 just went Mike Epps on the bitch when they called him 30 Sure enough, did. I don't know, man. Hey, that nigga always seemed to get a little angry when you asked about that video though. I think that was his ass. It looked just like him. We all know that's him, man. That's
the fake gun, you made your hand was a gun, and you talked that bite. I'm saying like was that a different round? Was that you? Or was that a different round?
My dog said, "Yeah, make that motherfucking move, nigga, so I can give me a reason I can clap your ass. Yeah, I'm gonna clap your ass, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I'm gonna clap your ass." The dog was serious too. He had them things, boy, twins.
That for a year. You were talking about that fake ass video.
I'm saying, was that a different round?
Bitch ass nigga, that ain't none of me.
Bitch
ass nigga, that ain't none of me. Bitch ass nigga, that ain't none of me. Now you them fighting words, nigga. You wanna fight?
Oh yeah, I didn't care what you said.
Now you call what I said. You ain't do shit though. You ain't gonna do shit. That's what I'm talking about. You niggas always talking, but ain't gonna do shit. You find off
Oh wee. You supposed to come behind that camera now.
You want me to get you touched again?
You a Vine off 1700 ass nigga. You a nigga with some. You look soft. Where your glasses at? You got glasses and a ski mask on. You a bitch. You like Vine off 1700. Stop that.
Those ski masks, man.
You target practice.
You said what? Man,
you target practice.
You probably take over running, man.
Vine off 1700.
I just see you get your ass whooped.
That nigga told me he wasn't getting on street country grammar. Now I'm about to put a curse on him. He ain't gonna get on no album ever again in history. I need some. I need a goat. You got a goat? I need some goat blood.
Nah, I heard you was gay blood.
Nah, I need gay blood. I need goat blood from Vine off 1700. I need some goat blood. I need goat blood. I need the headless chicken. I need the goat blood. I need headless chicken. I need. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what I need. I need you to go all the way up to the mountains. There's a certain bird that got a flower. What's that flower? Not flower. What's the thing that be on the bird? What's that thing?
The wings?
What's the thing? Feather. Yeah, I need a.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I
need an eagle feather. I need to go give me a bald eagle feather.
He trying to jump back from all the bullshit. You don't know if that man's serious or not. About you calling him all that shit. Hey, content is content, huh? We gonna see about that in the long run.
Bring it back to me.
You trying to do some voodoo on somebody like a woman?
No, I'm trying to get Vine on 1700.
Why you keep talking about him?
I'm gonna turn him to a woman. I'm gonna turn him to a woman because he already look like a bitch. So I'm gonna give him what he wants. I'm gonna turn him to a woman. I'm gonna turn Vine off 1700 to a woman. Yeah, he better a woman. You tell he got smooth skin under that ski mask. I'll keep it real. He like a cartoon character. His skin looks so smooth and so soft. Don't look so.
I fuck with 607, but that's enough of him, man. We done went through the whole thing. Hey, I like to look at the whole thing. I ain't gonna flex, especially if it's interesting. He was talking interesting shit at the first beginning, but now. Oh yeah, let me look at my nigga Mac Moody. I fuck with him. Definitely was on the line this morning.
Wish I would have known about this sooner. Definitely could have helped me in the past, but at least I can use it now. Yesterday I saw my checking account was under $100.
I don't give a call them. Nobody touch me. Call
Right, what you gonna call him and say, my boyfriend is here at the mall?
Man. Police ass. You a police ass. You a police ass. You a police ass. Police ass.
Yeah, he's tripping though. Yeah, but he's tripping though.
How you gonna tell her you a police ass? She's a girl. Only you. Let me just watch the video.
Let's go this way.
But here's the thing, we never actually found out whether or not Ronnie was the baby father or not, because a week before the court hearing to decide whether or not Christian Rock has to give Ronnie a paternity test, Ronnie was shot and killed in a very mysterious fashion. Christian Rock could be getting arrested from
that goddamn part. The man was whacked. This the part they trying to figure the fuck out. I don't know, something ain't right, man, with my let me see something. There I go. Alright, we in.
murder very soon. The same day Christian Rock announced that she's moving out the country,
I knew it. There was something about her we didn't know about. I knew this girl. I've been telling y'all for a long time. It's crazy. I told y'all a long time ago.
Man, look at a bitch. Man, listen. If you ever find a bitch that hide behind all of that shit in her face because she ugly in real life and keep one tooth in her mouth, it's weird.
She crazy. She crazy.
Weirdo.
Honestly, bro, she act like a crackhead. I'm just being honest.
Facts.
Y'all get mad at me for telling the
Big
truth. Then
facts.
y'all call me and
She
hey,
do.
that. I'm a
That
crackhead.
bitch is, yeah, you right. Like a rich crackhead. G shit.
Hey, that. No, that bitch, she's a crackhead.
we learned that homicide detectives have taken an interest in Christian Rock, and they're asking people questions about her.
Ain't interested in her, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, child. I'm moving out the country. We're moving out the country. We ain't gonna tell y'all details, but we're moving out the country.
Look in her eyes. She looked scared of something. See, that dude had came on and said something about her, like the police had came. Listen, this shit done got deeper than what y'all think it is. She's a weirdo. She's a real weirdo. This is a motherfucking Lifetime story. If this is true, allegedly she put money on that dude's head just for the world won't know that he the real baby daddy. And when you look at the videos of this cat, and then you see the baby, the baby boy, it looks like that boy. Facts. It's just, you know how the baby, hopefully the baby grow out of it. But it look like that dude. It don't look like Blueface. It don't look nothing like Blueface.
We're moving out the country. Oh, right.
Listen, all of a sudden you moving out the country when your friend from Baltimore get on live and say, hey, the police came, they come to look for me, I'm going to holler at them Monday, which he's the rat. He finna tell on your ass. He already told on you. He said your name in the video, Christian Rock. You know what I mean? Shit, they probably trying to see about old girl type shit. You know what I mean? Let's get into it.
And they're asking people questions about her.
That shit real. This shit not got real.
Oh yeah, child. I'm moving out the country. We're moving out the country. We ain't gonna tell y'all details.
She's scared. She's scared like a motherfucker. We moving now. Look, it's like she having an adrenaline rush about being on the run or some shit. And the other friend, like, I don't know if she probably setting Krishan ass up. She too calm. Or Krishan got this shit put together and got her beside her, and she don't even know shit about it. It could be many other things, but you know what I mean? I hope she ain't did what they saying she did.
We're moving out the country. Oh, God.
Look. That was an old real fake ass laugh right there. That was a scared, nervous, in a way funny to the person laugh right there. That was a old. You heard that laugh? Yeah, that shit wasn't real. That ain't real at all.
But we're moving out the country. We're moving out the
country.
She happy.
They think. She think.
As soon as the day she leaves this country will be a better place. I have a dream.
No, nigga. She need to get the fuck. They need to grab her ass before she try to leave this bitch. You know, why would you post that? If you was, you know what I mean? And then you don't even know how to act. You don't even know how to act like you know what I mean? You ain't did shit. All that shit right there, I just seen was nervous. That was nervous shit right there. She was nervous as a motherfucker. Come on, man. Let's tell the truth, man. She ain't a motherfucking devil. You was nervous as a motherfucker. And you wrong as a motherfucker if you did that to that boy just because he wanted to be a part of his son's life. That's crazy. Watch the nervousness in this woman. Watch the nervousness.
Oh yeah, child. I'm moving out the country. We're moving out the country. Look, we ain't gonna tell y'all details, but we're moving out the country. We're moving out the country. Oh, God.
As soon as the day she leaves this country.
Y'all tell me in the chats. Let me know in the chats. Do y'all feel that was like a sincere woohoo, we finna go out the country ass dance? Or that was a nervous ass shit, we better hurry the fuck up and let's get the fuck out of here, or something gonna happen? Now, what that boy had said on that video, it kind of made me think that it was another girl involved. It was a girl who did the shooting, and it was probably, allegedly, you know what I mean? But this is what I got from his story. You know what I mean? Like, it was another girl involved, and then he said Krishan, like, as she the one who, so maybe this could be potentially the chick that did something to this dude. You know what I mean? I don't know. If you look at the video that old boy put out and just listen to him, he was beating behind a bush. He was saying weird shit and everything, but when you listen to him, it sounded like two women was involved. Cause he said something to the knowledge of like, oh, they must be looking for old girl. They must be. He never said the girl name, but then he was like, yeah, Krishan Rock gonna have something. Some shit like to that nature. I don't know. Let's get back to it.
This country will be a better place. I have a dream.
That's crazy.
I have a dream that all girls who act like Krishan Rock
get the fuck out of here.
banished from this country.
From this earth.
To never return again.
All I wanted in the beginning was a manufacturer with zero minimums. And then I found Pop Rock.
But it's sold in this.
I started my own clothing brand because
Let's
I've
get
always
to
loved
it, though.
streetwear.
For real. Yep.
I got my suitcase with me.
That's
I
just
want to tell you
crazy.
so many details. Why did you just do that?
You?
Let's rewind a little bit so you guys got the full context. Krishan Rock has an ex-boyfriend called Ronnie. When Krishan Rock got pregnant, Ronnie popped up and said the baby was his. Krishan Rock said the baby was Blueface. Blueface to this day said the baby belongs to Ronnie and is not his. Right. Ronnie sued Krishan Rock to court to prove the baby was his.
In the next 4 to 6 weeks, God willing, Christian.
Let me just ask a simple question. How is your, I'm going to be very politically correct when I say this. I'm going to ask you just to ask that question. How did your kids get around for Krishan Rock? They don't have that time for that.
Well, yeah.
That's the only question I have.
Well, you're a married man at the same time. You can't do DQ.
I'm a man. I get it sometimes the shit just, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, you can't do that.
But how do you pull your pieces out of your drawer with no condom and insert it inside a girl like Krishan Rock? What? I don't get that. And then leave it in there and shoot the blood up.
Okay.
And once we get this return,
You gotta blame it on alcohol.
we shall have more history.
Ronnie also caught up with Krishan Rock in person when she came to Baltimore, demanding that she gives him a paternity test so we can figure out whether or not Krishan Jr. is his kid or not.
Right here.
What the hell they get? They get in the back of the
That's my son. What you want to do? What do you want to do? I don't give a fuck. Nobody touch you.
Right, what you gonna call him and say, my boyfriend's here at the mall.
Police act. What police act? What police act? What police act? Police act. Police act.
I just want to tell you a police and she's a girl. Only you. Let me just walk away.
Yeah, nigga.
But here's the thing, we never actually found out whether or not Ronnie was the baby father or not, because a week before the court hearing to decide whether or not Krishan Rock asked to give Ronnie a paternity test, Ronnie was shot and killed in a very mysterious fashion.
He got killed.
Yeah, you got what?
See, in my head, I'm thinking Krishan, this how baby daddy, he be in the streets, he be doing this, he be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she had some involved with the murder that he did. I'm not thinking that he ended up being weird. Running a small business is super, super hard. Finding the money that you need to grow that business is hard. There are 36 million small businesses in the United States of America, and more than 70% of them need additional funding at least once a year. But a traditional bank will push you in paperwork and make you wait months for just an answer. You don't even know if you got approved or denied for our 5 months next to the record. And that's where today's sponsor comes in. Your business makes at least $25,000 a month in revenue. Delta Capital offers business loans. Now, with an application that takes under 5 minutes, has 0
Act on your personal credit, and you can get approved in a few minutes. You need to apply. If you meet the requirements, you need to fill out an application.
My
No
bad,
gatekeeping,
dog.
no run.
Friday.
I had to do what I had to do.
Tuesday. So since
Was he in LA?
apparently somebody put some money on his head. Somebody wanted him dead. And y'all, I found out exactly how it happened. So one of the neighbors says,
suck it now.
It's called Friday. What's today? Tuesday. So since Friday,
Was he in LA?
apparently somebody put some money on his head. Somebody wanted him dead. And y'all, I found out exactly how it happened.
See, now when you say you found out exactly how it happened, and you put in yourself, and then I give her, if she didn't do deep now that boy look just like that boy on him. Tell the truth. Look at the eyes on that little, on that baby. That's that boy baby. But when he said he know exactly how that, you gotta be specific. You gotta. But you gotta think. Her own sister went on Jason Lee and really spilled the beans. Really, she the one who really put your ass up under there. Your sister. You should have been more closer with your sister. You shouldn't have been hating your sister like you hate her. Let's get it.
So one of the neighbors says,
Oh,
that
suck
Ronnie
it,
was
suck
sitting
it
in his
now.
car outside his house
Right.
when all of a sudden this car pulled up behind him. A person gets out the car. He didn't realize that they had a gun or whatever. They ran up on the car real quick, y'all. They shot him 10 times.
Damn.
Not only was he shot 10 times, nobody even came to check on him for at least 10 minutes. So if there was a chance that he could have been saved,
It was over.
it would have been those first 10 minutes.
It was
wouldn't
over.
happen because nobody even came to check on him until.
I don't like that whole ass shit. And if she did that shit to that man, bro, she should get the fuck up out of here. You know what I mean? Straight up, she should get out of here. Treat her like a man. She did an act as a man act, and let her be treated like a man. That's if she did it. This all allegedly at this moment. You know what I mean? She innocent. She proven guilty. But boy, we all see. Well, I do. I see that motherfucking boy. That's that little boy's dad. You did this shit. If you did this shit because you wanted to be with Blueface and you wanted this baby to be Blueface on, because Blueface is a rich nigga and he doing his thing. Blueface already kind of felt that one of his damn child, and now you trying to put Blueface in the equation about this dude fucking unalive. You wrong as fuck, and God gonna get your ass if you did. Let's get back to it.
After 10 minutes, the neighbor says that he heard it, but of course he didn't want to come out immediately because that's gunshots. So he waited about 10 minutes, make sure the coast was clear. Then he went to check. He said he tried to lay Ronnie down on the side. He said he was shot up everywhere. He said his blood come all out of his body. And basically he died right there. There was no.
That's crazy. He didn't even make it to the hospital.
That shit, I don't like that whole ass shit. That shit remind me of my big brother. If she did that, she sucked little money. Yeah, she need to be dealt with. Y'all think I'm wrong for saying she need to be dealt with? I ain't saying she need to go to jail, but she need to be dealt with.
He wanted this done quickly. That theory lines up with the possibility that Christian Rock may have put a hit on Ronnie to avoid the court-ordered paternity test before the last court hearing.
Now that is some crazy shit. FBI, open up! But I want you to turn your attention to the bottom of the screen and see that. You see that little red line with the big red dot right there?
This is your moment to grab free necklaces. Tap here now, answer 2 quick questions, and we'll send them straight to you.
We not even halfway through the video.
Yeah, man, hold on for a second, man. That shit crazy. Let me grab my motherfucking stuff. That's crazy right there. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I ain't know it like it at all. I don't care what y'all smoke out of. I smoke out of motherfucking.
I know it's more details than that. Cause these are crazy accusations.
Like, you hear what I say?
But I'm gonna put it to you like this.
Yeah, shit is that.
Would you be surprised if Christian Rock did that?
No! Who would be? Man, hold on, man. Let me open up my shit too. Why would I be surprised of a weird looking bitch like that doing deep? That's crazy. Nah, man. I don't think none of us will be surprised of Christian Rock doing this shit like that. Let's get into it though.
No, I wouldn't.
Here's the thing that gets weird. Krishan Rock Ohm's biological sister came on Jason Lee's podcast and implied and hinted and said Krishan Rock did it without saying Krishan Rock did it.
The Krishan's baby boys. See what I'm saying? Did I just say this shit? I see y'all be thinking I'll be up on a lot of this shit, but I be on this shit too. Y'all crazy. If y'all think I'll be up on it. Oh, no, listen. Now this her sister.
Alan from Baltimore, who was claiming to be her baby dad, he ended up getting murdered, right? He really did get murdered? I mean, I saw that online. That was real?
Yes, that was.
And you knew, did you know him?
So, yes, I felt.
Come on, man. What you mean was that real? Seeing this shit all on the news. On the news. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was real. About 2 in the morning or something.
Like that boy.
How did he end up getting murdered? Was he in the streets, in the stuff, or was that just a random thing?
I don't know.
You know?
I can't even speak on it.
R.I.P.
If I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it. Like,
certain people,
it's just all.
It's certain people that we know. That we know. You hear what she said? You heard that? That we know. Listen, we as an audience, as the TV watchers, bro, we don't know nobody except for who we know together, right? Because we don't know each other. You heard what she said? Come on, man. Let me pull this shit back. I'm gonna let you hear this shit one more time. For real, for real. Let's get
the stuff, or was that just a random thing?
I don't know.
You know?
I can't even speak on it. But from what
she can't speak on it. But if you listen, she speaks on it. Let's go.
If I was to speak on it, it don't look too
if
good
I was
for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it. Like,
well, because it's just all. There's a lot going on.
It don't look too good for certain people we know.
I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on Krishan.
Moolah hear what the hell I heard. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. You hear me? Yeah. Moolah heard what the fuck I heard. You hear me? It don't look good for certain people we know. Us, y'all.
Time when she was out in public.
It did, and then you had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
Whoa, no, that's suspicious though.
Bro.
You ran up on her, she called the police, and then you get killed. You get killed shortly before the paternity test.
Now, if he go back to that goddamn that video where they was just talking about they finna leave the country. The country? What you do that for? Huh? What you want to leave the country for again? What's wrong? What you do? I don't know. Moolah might do it though. He might pull it back.
And
he might pull it back on y'all.
Blueface, because from my understanding, he's from Baltimore. Blueface from LA. That's the whole opposite side of the country.
Blueface ain't got shit to do with that. She trying to put Blueface in that shit.
I'm sorry.
No.
Rest in peace, his soul.
That's sad.
It's very sad, especially because I fed him. We had an argument.
Blueface already said she
said that shit. Family. I'm gonna be honest. That little boy really loved her.
Did he?
We being real. All this camera. We back in the streets. We back around the way. That little boy loved her.
So they were a thing.
It was passionate, but it was giving cloudy.
It was.
And that's why I just don't care to speak on it.
Yeah.
That's Krishan Rock's biological sister.
Right.
So if she gets...
So it sounds like Krishan Rock was using that man Johnson, using his Johnson until Blueface get out of prison. Ended up getting pregnant. Ended up getting motherfucker pregnant by the wrong person she wanted to get pregnant with. Bitch, if you did deep, why you still had the motherfucking baby? You're a weird ass bitch. You tripping. You sound like that dude, David, in the little baby case. You's a weird motherfucker. Let's get back to it.
To say, hey man, I can't say what I want to say because it's gonna get somebody we know in trouble. But hey, I heard there was gonna be a paternity test. Then pop. There was no paternity test.
Right.
That's her clearly saying Christian Rock got Ronnie murdered
Right.
to avoid the
That's what it
paternity test
sounded
that was
like.
supposed to happen.
That's what it sounded like.
You know,
That
like
was
a
she
week later.
said.
This is gonna be the last court hearing.
Right.
Damn sound
Now,
right.
when Christian Rock was asked about this, Christian Rock says the trolling that Ronnie did with her and Blueface got him in a grave, and then quickly switches up and says, oh no, he died because of his street beef.
Blue for Monday and for Tuesday, gray for Wednesday. Please stop wearing.
Yeah, that's that hot gravel. I don't get paid for this, but y'all need to get into that. If y'all smoke straight papers, that's all I'm blowing in. Papers and gravel. I get to make my gravel, I get to make my shit feel like the leaf that it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? I don't need no thick ass leaf. I don't need no too thin ass leaf. I need that leaf that's just right. So I get my hot gravel. You heard me? We're gonna get back into
jeans
it.
to work. It's about to be 100 plus degrees on that.
And I always thought this was odd.
When you saw your sister insinuated, she didn't say it, but she insinuated that you had something to do with Ronnie Doe, his death.
It's like a punch, a grab. Like she probably, her interview was probably so boring that she had to make something like. That's the only thing that got clipped. Was talking about me. What else got clipped? We did not give a. What else did you ask her?
She said she would beat Clarissa up in a boxing match.
What did you do? That's it? That's all y'all talked about?
I can't remember everything.
Exactly. When I cut off Ronnie, I just started seeing this side of him. We wanted clout chase for him. So, you know, he did paid interviews. He tried to push his music.
That man was clout chasing.
Seeing how Blueface ran the circus.
Bitch, that man was clout chasing. That man was trying to have a fun with his baby. And you took that shit away from him. Allegedly, you took that away from him. And if this is true, I would love to see the court system take this as if it was a man that did this. Yeah, because she doing man acts. She doing man, and she manipulating men mind or women to do certain things that she wouldn't do. And that'll take unalive another person, man. Come on, man, that's crazy. She putting hits on people if this is true. Allegedly, she is putting hits on people.
He tried to run his own. And then ran himself into a grave. That had nothing to do with me.
Yes, it had a bunch to do with you, young lady.
Because of what he did.
What he did to you?
No, what he was already doing.
In the streets?
Yeah. If that was to really to be an option of a father, not like that, but his family is like a real good family. He come from a good family. His mother, he got his mother, his grandmother, his sisters, and his aunt. They all spoil him because he's the only boy in that bloodline. So they would have worshipped my little girl like that. I don't know. It would have been better off having a baby with him than Blue, to be honest. But he knew it wasn't his baby. He wouldn't even did that. He did that because he was just tripping.
You can't really call what she said a confession by any means. Right. But just her saying, oh, he trolled himself to the grave. Well, he wasn't trolling the street dudes online. Right. If he had street beef, we didn't know about it because he wasn't trolling them online. The only person he was trolling online was Christian Rock. So for her to say he trolled himself to the grave, to me, that right there may have been the closest thing to her just saying, I did it. Yeah. Well, Blueface was also asked about this when he got out of jail and did Jason Lee. Now, when Blueface did Jason Lee, Blueface revealed that Christian Rock and Ronnie was actually on the phone the night that Ronnie passed away. Now, he would also claim that Christian Rock is a setup artist because she also has dropped his low before, so he wouldn't be surprised if she's involved.
So when I seen that, I already knew it was bogus.
So Tasiki was here on the show. We interviewed her, and I think she said she kind of hinted that she thought Krishan may have had something to do with Ronnie dying. What do you think about that?
I don't know about that. To be honest, I don't know anything about that. All I know is she said that he called her. They were in contact before this happened. That's the only red flag I can see. Somebody comes out and says, hey, before this person died, they called me. And this and that. That's just kind of like,
Well, because you said she's a setup artist. So
that's what from my knowledge, yeah, she's known to give
Set
addresses
people up.
and do things and spare the moment, be very impulsive.
Right.
That's from my knowledge. Now,
I mean, we could see that. We could see that. You feel me? We could see that she very impulsive. See, Blueface, he just look like that. Don't get me wrong. He looked crazy as hell.
Yeah.
I don't know who told him it was a good idea to do that shit to his face. But Lord have mercy. Go get that shit. I'll be at the crib cutting my shit off.
Blueface ain't crazy.
Razor blade. Just fuck. Just grow a new space. You feel me? But he died slow. And like, I'm not saying Chrisean Rock. I'm not put out. It's more believable to me that she gave his address to somebody that she knew he was beefing with. That's more realistic, and that sounds more believable to me, in my opinion, than she put some money on his head and she went and paid a nigga to do it. You know what I'm saying? That don't really. But would a girl get mad at a nigga? He say something crazy. He like, well, I know these niggas be beefing with you. Give a nigga your address. I done seen that happen on the internet thousands of times. You know what I'm saying? So, and if she's known to do that, like, remember, this is the same girl that pulled up to Blueface's event with his ops, where something could have really happened, and she bragged about it online because she was dating one of his ops that was 19 and she like 29 or some shit. She dating some 19, 18-year-old little kid who is from his ops neighborhood, and she pulled up to his event and tried to start some shit at his event. So do I think am I putting that past the crackhead Chrisean? No, I'm not, bro. And I mean this with all disrespect. I mean this with no disrespect. I mean this with all respect.
With all due respect.
Here's how I got my contacts for free using my vision insurance benefits on 1-800-CONTACTS.
all
I use
different.
1-800-CONTACTS because...
You know what I'm saying? But Chrisean Rock comes off as a girl who be on drugs, or a girl who don't got it all. It's everything upstairs is not lined up in Chrisean Rock's head.
She don't have it all. What the fuck? Nobody don't seize this? Just cause a nigga like Blueface took her in, made her out of whatever the hell she is. He took her in and he made her. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Bro, don't mean that she is the motherfucker with, she don't have no brains. He the motherfucker who was keeping everything intact. He the nigga who was getting attacked in the relationships. You know what I mean? Like, you just gotta think about it. And now she's trying to pull him into this type of shit. From what I hear.
I think the whole internet know that. Y'all gonna call me a hater and an asshole for saying that. But y'all don't think the same thing.
I'm with you, Moose.
Nobody looks at Chrisean Rock and be like, yeah, she's a very intelligent person with her head straight on her shoulders. Like,
for him,
let's just keep it real though, man. I'm trying to get this shit up.
Hell no. And she be trying to use God to motherfucking cover up her evil ass ways. You see through that shit, champ.
Safe to say, things already was not looking good for Chrisean Rock at all. People around her own sister is saying, she kind of did it. Blueface is saying, she kind of did it. Chrisean Rock, had that mishaps,
Everybody telling on her motherfucking ass, boy. Everybody. That's crazy.
That slip up, she's like the number one.
Ain't even a gang.
First off, don't tell me you don't play with the police,
Hold
then you agree to voluntarily go and talk to the police about a homicide investigation. We know who you are. Have that slip up.
He looks at Chrisean Rock.
My bad, y'all. My bad. Yeah. So now, okay, boom. Y'all just seen where we had done fucked around and skipped to. That's the video I'm talking about the dude that obviously the FBI or somebody came and talked to or tried to get or got in touch with, and he said he was going on that Monday to holler at them. Obviously he knows something about it. And the way he talking, he damn sure ain't the one who did it. From what I heard out of this man's mouth, it kind of, if you listen correctly, it's two women. It's
like,
two girls.
She's a very intelligent person.
And we all know who the other girl is because he said her name. Krishan Rock. Shit.
Trying to get this shit off.
And them talking the night he died.
Safe to say, things already was not looking good for Krishan Rock at all. People around her, her own sister, is saying, yeah, she could have did it. Blueface is saying, she could have did it. Krishan Rock, had that mishap, had that slip up. She's like the #1 prime suspect who had the motivation to do this.
Right.
Well, a man have came.
Did this nigga Blueface know what the fuck he was laying up with? That's why you gotta peep these women energy, bro. You gotta peep these women, bro. I don't know, a lot of niggas, they just, you know what I mean, they just wanna fuck sad or whatnot. But you know what? Tell me I'm wrong, or y'all niggas lying y'all ass off. How many chicks that you just wanted to fuck, you ain't really want, you know what I mean? And then after you fucked her, she's on your ass. She on your ass. Oh no, we go together now, bitch. You fuck me. You crazy. These bitches crazy. You hear me? I'm telling the truth, man. You think I'm lying? I'm dead ass. My bad. Nah, but y'all put it in the comments, man. Y'all let me know how many of you characters or you dudes that mess with a chick and y'all ain't got no strings attached. Both of y'all supposed to have the same knowledge of, hey, we just fucking. And somehow she in her head, you her motherfucking man. You just, yeah, come on, man. I ain't the other one, am I? Stop playing with me. Let's get back to it, though.
For today. And when it was already looking bad for Krishan Rock, it just got worse. See, this man have came forward and said that police have approached him about, like Ronnie's homicide and Ronnie's murder. Because right now the murder is still unsolved.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. The man that says police has approached him about this murder.
It sound like they motherfucking ass.
They continue to badger him and ask him about Krishan Rock and his relationship to Krishan Rock.
Amazing, let me tell you. So tell me why.
He definitely from Baltimore.
And she is. You can believe that.
What the fuck do y'all got going on with your mouth to make you say yeah? Bro, it's you.
They by England.
Now I know I got me a Chicago accent.
I think they got to be there got to be a lot of English people over there, some shit. People from England and shit like that over there, type shit. Like they had to move there, or it started out with England people because the accent is very, very different. It's English in England to me. Let's get it.
Yeah. I know I got my shit up. I know I say car when it's really supposed to be car.
As you can see, I have full coverage.
And I say bike when I know it's supposed to be back.
I love my coverage and I love my insurance company, but I was paying a lot and I didn't even realize.
But damn, what's up, detectives came knocking on my door yesterday.
They came knocking on my door. Motherfucker knocking. Boy, I be scared as a motherfucker. Boy, I feel like I am. If they knocking on my shit, boy, don't be knocking. Like the police. How would they say it? How would they say the police? Like the police. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're knocking on my shit. What's wrong with you?
And I'm scheduled to talk to them on Monday.
He's scheduled. This nigga said he is scheduled. Boy, let me tell you something. Whoever this fella she took out, he was very loved. And everybody kept it quiet until the people found out something. Now, when you supposed to be a gangster and you don't fuck with the police and you say you scheduled, then you can't be scheduled unless you want to be scheduled. Crazy as hell. This nigga crazy. Krishan. That's why she running up out of here. She already know what time it is. She getting up out of the country. Y'all see it? She finna leave the motherfucking country. Yeah, this nigga scheduled. And he letting us know. That's it, man. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I gotta tell them. I gotta say something. So I'm gonna let you know ahead of time. So you gonna get the fuck on. But they gonna know. If they catch you, I will point your ass out.
Hey, it's real.
It's real.
No cap. No plan. You know, I don't even play like.
Them girls finna be in that bitch on your ass, girl. You hear me?
Hey, girl. You gonna eat your cornbread?
Oh, broomstick in the hell. That's good.
You know, I don't need play with the police. It's serious. It's serious. It's real serious.
It's serious.
It's so serious right now, man. It ain't even a game.
First off, don't tell me you don't play with the police, but then you
hear me. You heard? I already know what you finna say. I seen you. Listen, don't tell me you play with the police and then you tell the motherfucker you scheduled. Nigga, you scheduled? I ain't saying, you know what I mean, don't do what you doing, but god damn.
There's no way. Say you swear to God. Put that on Mother. Put that on Allah. Say wallahi, bro. Say wallahi. Say you swear to God.
There's no way. You can't be not fucking with the police while fucking with the police.
agreed to voluntarily go and talk to the police about a homicide investigation.
All I'm saying.
You know who you are.
Wow.
Luckily. Well, I ain't say
I think he meant like I ain't playing with them folks. Like they want me to come up there, no problem. I think that's what
you
he
know
meant.
what?
I don't play with them police.
Moolah, and I feel like the same shit. I wanted to get that cleared up too. I'm glad you cleared that up, cause that's how I felt too. Like, okay, obviously he's saying like, bitch, you know who I am. I'm a Charleston White too, motherfucker. You crazy? Everybody know me.
Like that. I'm mad.
I ain't playing with the folks.
Home. I'm not home. But my gosh,
is this Ronnie's friend though? Like who is
so
this?
now my
You
third.
heard what that man said? But I got he got shit he gotta go through. He got shit he going through. He almost on some other shit. He ain't got time to be. He trying to beat a small case. Bitch, they talking about a murder, unaliving. That's crazy work. You hear what I'm saying? Let's get back into it, man.
Is this right? Cause it took what? How long Karan been dead? No trolling. We ain't come on. We dead, sir. We mean business.
Stop the cap.
Nah, I just bullshit. I don't think he capping. He's so serious. That nigga scared of the motherfucker, really. He finna go tell everything, boy. That nigga finna. To the lovers, everything so happy. Yeah, he finna get in that bitch. He finna sing everything. You can believe that.
Karan been dead for a little second, right?
He already
like 2 years
told.
or some shit.
He told him this one.
2 years. Why do it take y'all this long
What kind of question is that, champ? What are you asking right now? Quit trying to act like you against the law, but you gonna talk to the law. Basically, that's what you're doing, bro. You can't try to ask questions to the law about when and why they doing what they doing, nigga. Nigga, is you gonna agree to disagree or you gonna agree to agree, nigga? Is which one? That's all that's going on in this situation. Quit asking crazy ass questions.
Y'all didn't have to reach out to me, bro.
Yes, they did, motherfucker.
Too much I
Your
can tell
name came up some type of way.
Take y'all
Listen.
this long to even. Y'all didn't have to reach out to me, bro. Cause I knew it. I ain't really too much I can tell y'all. But y'all take this long to start investigating, or it's my theory.
Or
Baltimore, like Gotham City.
Come on, bro. Hold on. This nigga ain't that bright. That nigga said, or this my theory. When did your theory start? When you asked them how long why it took them that long, or right now? Cause bro, I don't understand what the fuck you got going on. Cause you jumping. Somebody did deep. Somebody did cap. Let's go.
Hell about to go down. And they probably got shit on shorty. We're trying to figure out.
Whoa, see? This way I'm coming from, y'all. Listen, he said they got shit on shorty. Check this out. Maybe the same girl with her talking about they finna leave the country.
On shorty, we're trying to figure out who did this shit.
Right, who actually put it.
Cause they ain't just gonna be coming. Like I told the officer, I said, you don't want to talk to me. I said, ain't really much I can tell you. He want to talk to me. Fuck.
Whoa. He won't talk to me. Sean Rock is yeah, girl. He won't talk to me. You already talked to him, but obviously that wasn't face to face. So Monday, he won't talk to me. Alright. Now what y'all think that me gonna say when we get to talking? Cause you're right, girl. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. If this is true, you definitely gonna be on these type of terms.
You gonna eat your cornbread.
But I can tell him over the phone. He wanna talk to me, show me some stuff, and holler at me. But I'm really like, alright. Cause he told me he see through the shit.
So that means what if he's saying it like this, right? So do you think she already talked to these people about this situation? And she done put this man's name in it? I don't know. It could be. You know, this is all allegedly. Everything, to tell you the truth. You know what I mean? Let's get with it.
You see through what I'm doing. You know, I'm trolling. You see through it. You see everything I'm through. You say you see through what I'm doing on the internet, right? You know what I did. You gonna say what I'm doing, cause that shit. You see through what I did.
They probably gangbangers.
The girl might be in trouble, man. I ain't gonna say too much. Yesterday I was too excited. My nerves was already red. First I heard police, homicide, detectives looking for me.
I honestly hope Christian Rock is...
You heard that? Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. I'm finna tell you something. He snitching like a motherfucker. That's over with. That's publicly snitching right there. Off rip. He's snitching like a motherfucker. Either he trying to get himself out of this predicament because he did that shit, or he trying to put her ass, or he's just giving her ass up because he didn't do it. You know what I mean? But hell yeah. It's a such thing as, yeah, you heard him. You listening to him. This shit bigger than Nino. Shit. This shit bigger than Nino. Yeah, this shit, we see this shit. This ain't nothing we in. I don't want to start all that bullshit till I will be in. You see the girl on that bitch drinking shit, doing wild shit with the baby, talking about shit, you know what I mean? She gonna have an abortion the next day and all type of weird ass shit. You didn't even want the kid anyway. So why you so riled up? Why you just ain't get a kid to the man? The man really wanted his baby.
You try to act like she wasn't when she was doing it on camera. We saw it. I don't even understand how somebody like that could be famous or how they could have fans. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like that, bro. Shout out to Flacco, man. Oh, I'm not subscribed to this channel. I'm gonna go ahead and give him another subscriber.
Yeah, I fuck with Flacco. I subscribe to Flacco. I subscribe to Matt Moolah. I got a lot of subscriptions on motherfuckers. But hey, shout out to me too. I'm finna be in this algorithm, man. We finna be getting up and getting close, nigga. No Diddy. We finna be getting this motherfucking money. I'm on this shit for real, for real.
Wish I would have known about this sooner. Definitely could have helped me in the past, but at least I can use it now. Yesterday I saw my checking account was under $100 balance. And I know it's crazy, but
I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't be surprised. Damn, this nigga took the video and the thumbnail, ain't that some shit? He done reacted to Flacco video and took his thumbnail straight up, and he changed nothing.
I know.
But yeah, like that's the type of person she is, though, bro. So I don't understand how she has fans. I don't understand how anybody supports her. I don't understand how anybody watches her or likes her. Like, we literally watched her in 4K do drugs while she was pregnant and ruin a child's developmental years. It's clearly something underdeveloped with that child, from what I've seen.
Yeah, you're right.
She's an evil human being. So if she don't give a fuck enough for her own child, as a woman, you're pregnant with your child. I don't give a fuck who the baby daddy is. It's your child. You're pregnant with this child, and you don't give a fuck enough to even stop smoking weed and drinking liquor. On top of who knows what other drugs you were doing. Right. You don't even care enough to do that. Why would I think you care enough to not get somebody smoked? That's not something I would put past a person like Krishan Rock. You get what I'm saying? Now, if I hear, God forbid, if I ever hear that I Show Speed has something to do with a murder, I'm like, nah, that don't sound right. Kai Cenat had that, no. I don't know about that. DDG kills 5 people? No, that don't really sound too believable to me. But Krishan Rock might have killed some of them. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So,
that's crazy.
I don't know, but whatever happens, I hope everybody gets justice in the situation. All jokes aside, all trolling aside, I hope everybody gets justice for whatever the situation is, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. Nah, I fuck with my dog, man. Straight up. That's my nigga. That's my nigga, Matt Moolah, man. Handshake. Hand clap. Let's give it a hand clap for Matt Moolah. For sure, man. This is what we do, man. We show love, you know what I mean? Spread that shit, We damn sure trying to keep up with the content. Oh, it's over. Quit playing, boy. This is crazy.
I found the smoking.
I ain't gonna lie. This nigga Flacco wasn't gonna wait. He wasn't gonna stop until somebody got locked up for this shit, boy. This is crazy, man. Let's get into it, man. We back with a nod. We back with a motherfucking nod. Let's get it.
Gun in his Draco the Ruler case, and YG, I'm sorry, bro. You going to jail. In the song.
Hell no.
There you go. You gonna wish your cornbread.
Listen, you going to jail. This shit crazy out here, boy. Everybody a gangster until it's time to get gangster. But then guess what?
Well, we know the truth when YG is addressing the rumors that he got Draco the Ruler killed at the Once Upon a Time festival. YG denied it, and he says, I wasn't worried about Draco. Slim 400 just died.
I know you going to jail. But nah, that shit though. You know what? Y'all gotta stop that shit. Right now he reading off of what he wrote or some shit like that. But like, come on, bro. Man. You know what I mean? Like, do y'all got the footage or not of the man stabbing the dude? You got, from what I hear, you got his bodyguard, you got Draco bodyguard saying that he saw with, you know what I mean, with the knife shank, whatever. But I don't know if I heard nobody say that he saw YG stab dude or unalive dude. You know what I mean? I ain't never heard no shit like that. So right now it's just like almost like a Charles and White J. Pritt thing. You know what I mean? You trying to push something on a motherfucker like. No, you gotta give up the facts, bro. That's all we want. The facts. Give up the facts. Quit trying to put two and two together because you hearing lyrics. Now, Flacco, stop that shit. Let's get it.
I was worried about Slim. He also says, I came to get the dough. I was finna hit the stage. Then I heard how y'all heard somebody got hit with a blade.
You got to make shit sound good. You got to put shit in certain areas because if you don't, then it ain't gonna sound good. And you obviously you telling all the truth. I don't know, but erase all that. But what I'm saying is, this shit shouldn't hold, bro. That shit it don't. You know what I mean? I think they should have more. Not saying they shouldn't have justice for Drake. You know what I mean? Draco, R.I.P. to Draco. But what I'm saying is, like, don't just stick M on a person that might be innocent just because they had a few. You feel me? Yeah, they had a few. Yeah, they was fighting. All of them was fighting. But at the same time, don't take that man down because somebody who was with him did something unaliving to somebody. That's crazy. That's crazy. He ain't got no heat. He can't tell that man what to do at that time. You know what I mean? Let's go.
I was nowhere around. I ain't have nothing to do with this. Why are you guys blaming it on me? YG even says that, yo, they say I murdered this, they say I murdered that. Well, if that's true, then you be a snitch and I'd be sleeping in a cell on a rack. But too bad, that ain't true. Okay, well, hey, listen, YG, sir, you got to speaking too soon, okay? You underestimated how committed people are to bring in Draco Justice.
Boy, this boy here, you gotta, sometimes you just gotta...
Shut up, Mom! Silence from you! Okay. You're cut off from talking!
This is crazy work. He be giving it to us though. I mean, shout out to Flacco. Flacco, but sometimes you gotta chill the fuck out, champ. You know what I mean?
Since YG has dropped that song, law enforcement has detained YG, executing a search warrant for Draco the Ruler's murder. And we now have a deposition from Draco's security guard identifying YG at the scene. Now listen very closely to what this security guard just said, because the piece of information we have lines everything up and catches YG in 4K.
Draco, and they let us go. They would then ask him what the 10 to 12 people were wearing, and he would say a lot of red. Red shirts, red jackets, red ski masks, red gloves, red shoes.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy right here. This gonna let you kind of know what, let's just let him get
everything. And he would tell them they weren't only just wearing red, they were throwing up gang signs with their hands. And he would notice that they were throwing up the B. And he would explain that they were all taking pictures and that there was a cameraman that was standing behind the cars, just taking pictures. And he would say he was watching his surroundings because he knew everybody knew Draco's vehicle. They would then ask him, when he observed the individuals in the van, was it his understanding that that was YG's crew? And he would respond and say yes. They would ask him, entourage or group? And he would say yes, I saw YG, he was in front of everybody taking a picture, as if the group was standing behind him and he was singled out in the front. They then asked him what was YG wearing, and he would tell them a black ski mask, black shiny jacket, black pants with a red stripe going down the side, and black shiny shoes. They would then ask, so the other guys were wearing red, correct?
Oh yeah. So
we're one sentence away from launching your website with Base 44. Since the beginning of the internet, there's never been such a fun.
And he would say yes.
What they're doing is they're asking the bodyguard these questions. They asking Draco bodyguard these questions, and Draco bodyguard is the one who's answering these questions. So these questions kind of adding up to the scenery from what they seen on the camera. That's all I've been saying. Like, show the cameras of who did what and how this shit happened. But to be fair, I think Flacco ass already had said something about the dude. If I ain't mistaken, you know what I mean, allegedly. That's, you know what I mean? That shit, that crazy. Let's get into it though.
Pay attention. This is Draco's security guard right here. This is YG. Black pants, red stripes, with a knife in his hand. Now he's advancing forward. Now the reason why, like, this angle is kind of awkward, but Draco's security is focused on somebody else because they're advancing. That person I think is YG's security guard. They're advancing. There's about 90 to 100 people over here somewhere advancing on those other people. So YG is advancing forward. People is beginning to run away. Now the reason why this is important, you're gonna find out shortly, okay? Draco security guard, YG. From that angle, that security guard had the best look at the dude in the black pants and the red stripes. So because he had the best look, he probably is the most qualified to identify who it was. He will say it was...
Which is Draco security guard. He right. You know what I mean? Which he should be able to figure out who stabbed or what.
YG. Now, he would also identify what YG was doing when the fight that ultimately took Draco's life broke out.
Then tell him that eventually they parked their vehicles and everybody would gather around. And as they were walking to the gate, Draco turned around to go put something in his vehicle. He would tell him that he forgot what it was, but he believes that it was a bag. And he would say that as they were walking to the vehicle, he would notice that the 400 camp was walking towards them. But he would say that Chief and Heavily also went back to his own vehicle to put something inside of it. But he would say that him and Draco and Chief and Heavily went different ways. He went with Draco and then Chief and...
So who the fuck is Chief and Heavily? Okay, so it sounds like he got quite a few people with him too. You know what I mean? Like, but it can't be more than these bloods.
Heavily went a separate way. But as the group regathered, Chief and Heavily would tell him that there was an attempted robbery on his chain. And he would say that after that, Draco said, "What the F? Hell no," and immediately ran back towards the pink law. Draco said,
who is Chief and Heavily? How he know that he got this hit on his chain? You know what I mean? Like, who is him?
Security said that he tried to grab him by his shirt collar, but wasn't able to get him. They would then ask him if he followed Draco to the pink lot, and he would say yes. I immediately tried to grab him. They would then ask him,
tried to grab him? Why is they trying to grab? It sounds like everybody turned on that dude. If you ask me, it sounds. What's they trying to grab him for? He trying to get the fuck up out of here. Oh hell no! Boom boom. It's trying to grab me. Oh hell no! I don't know. What y'all think about it? Y'all let me know in the comment section.
Then what happened? Did an altercation ensue? He would then tell him yeah, but he still wanted to do his job by protecting Draco, and that he didn't want to grab him and fight with him, knowing that all the people were coming towards them. He would then say that the brawl broke out, and he would hit the first person coming towards them. And he would tell him that he also brought a knife in that night, but it was inside of Draco's Rolls Royce. They would then ask him how many...
Okay. So, Draco, security guard tried to grab him, but that was kind of weird, though, bro. The fuck you trying to grab? Don't touch me, motherfucker. Let my body do what it do. You know what I mean? Like, come on, dude. Like, nigga, do your job. If that's what you doing, you know what I mean? Or bring your ass on, too, because, nigga, these is a bunch of motherfuckers. Let's get the fuck out of here. That was just crazy.
People were there fighting, and he would say 20 to 25 people minimum. And they would ask him if he recognized anybody in that group of 25. And he would respond and say, I only recognize one, YG. And they would ask him, so he was directly involved in the fight? And he would say yes, front and center. He would then say how Draco was standing by his side when he was fighting YG and YG's bodyguard. And he would say that YG produced a knife from his left hand. He would then say that when he seen that, he backed up and Draco was standing by his side the whole time. He would then say that more people began swarming and they would attempt to fight off while backing up. They would then ask him, so you witnessed YG, who you recognized produced a knife from his sleeve, correct? And he would respond and say yes. And he would say that he just saw the blade, he didn't see the handle, and that it was a silver blade, almost like a shank made in prison. He told him it was about 3 to 4 inches long, and he was slashing it at him. They would then ask him, did he witness any other knives in the melee? And he would say, yeah, there was a guy on the left of YG that had a knife also. And they would ask him to describe the knife, and he would say the same thing. And he would say you can tell they had a knife because nobody swings a punch like how they were doing in the video.
He identified YG with a knife, and he also said he was fighting off YG and his security guard. So the person who stabbed Draco the Ruler is not YG. Because
that's what I was finna say. That's what I've been saying. Because a lot of this shit is straight. Stop the cap. You gotta stop.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap right now. Because, like, but I thought I heard that YG did have a knife. So if they got him on with a knife, that is attempted murder.
Security guard was tussling with YG and his bodyguard. And because he was tussling with YG and his bodyguard, who he claimed had knives, somebody came from around him and stabbed Draco the Ruler. So we know YG didn't stab Draco the Ruler.
Okay, so YG, the bodyguard, and another person, it was 3 motherfuckers with knives. The bodyguard must be the dude called Gloves, if I'm mistaken, and YG, and I forget the other dude's name, but let's get to it.
But it doesn't matter, because if we could prove that YG had a knife, and YG was participating in that fight with a knife.
But why you just focusing on YG? If it was 3 motherfuckers with knives, why you just focusing on YG? You know what I mean? And he ain't even getting unalive him. Don't forgive my French. But yeah, he ain't even unalive him. So stop focusing on one person. If you're gonna do, you know what I mean, do it correctly, champ.
And he called it hit on Draco the Ruler. YG is going to jail for the rest of his life. So can we prove that it was actually YG in that black pants and red stripes? Can we prove that? Well, here's the thing. We got the proof that was YG. We got the undoubtable proof that was YG.
Well, you got somebody saying that they saw a person with that outfit on. You know what I mean? Which, you know what I mean? It's kind of a hearsay. You see what I'm saying? You gotta prove that was YG. You gotta prove that.
They asked him what YG was wearing, and he says the black pants with the red stripes down the middle. This is the pants. This is YG wearing the pants. Look at the comparison. These are the exact same pants that YG.
That's the red pants with the stripes now. God damn, boy. Shit. I didn't know you was just doing deep. But boy, there's no way. What a God. Say what that on what say what lie. Say you swear to God, I just that's crazy work, boy. I don't know, man. You might not be fucked up.
YG wore the night that Drake with a Ruler Brawl broke out. Now, if we pause right here and we look at YG advancing, that right there is the pants he's advancing on. Well, look at it. This is the example.
Oh, that is him. Yeah, damn, that's crazy. That shit, you like your height and shit, boy. Unless you got somebody that's dressed like you. What's going on with this spot, man? They got your champ. And it's in your hand. You got it right here in your hand, champ.
Exact same pants.
Stripe going down the side, and black shiny shoes. Black shiny jacket, black pants with a red stripe going down the side. Black shiny jacket, black pants with a red stripe going down the side. Black shiny jacket, black pants with a red stripe going.
These motherfuckers, the real police, boy. This shit crazy, boy. They on this, boy. Y'all better stop doing shit out here. Y'all better stop doing shit out here.
Going down the side.
These dudes got to be the dumbest set of criminals I've ever seen in my life. Why would you allow yourself to get photographed in the pants that you wore the night of the murder? Sir, this is probably a bigger mistake, but certainly just as big as Munchie B admitting he passed the bottle to Draco's killer every day. This is
facts. Big facts. This is crazy. I don't know, bro. It's crazy. I thought these California niggas was like the most candid niggas ever, like type of shit. You know what I mean? Like these niggas was like, you know what I mean? Think about NWA, nigga, Easy-E, you gotta start with Trey, all these niggas straight out of motherfucking Compton. Shit, nigga, boys in the hood, nigga, South Central, you know what I mean? Shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, for real. You would think them niggas would be way smarter than that. I'm talking about these niggas, it's like they have like so much history in California, bro. Like, I don't know.
It's terrible. Why would you allow yourself to get photographed in the pants you wore the night that Drake would have...
That's just y'all so smart, bro. It's just out of my bad. But come on, bro. You could be smarter than that. If they was smart, bro, in the modern days, in these days, you definitely won't be doing shit like that because you got motherfuckers like this. Us. When this shit get out of here, we gonna talk about it. We gonna try to do that.
They then asked him what was YG wearing, and he would tell them a black ski mask, black shiny jacket, black pants with a red stripe going down the side, and black shiny shoes. They would then ask, so the other guys were wearing.
I got my dog looking like he on the prowl too. Flacco know what to do. Oh, dog, that ain't even Flacco. That's
red correct, and he would say yes. And as you can see right here, which is the video of the situation, you can see the clothes that he's describing. The black ski mask.
Now, the reason why this footage is important, I'm about to show you guys
that's
where
right
YG was and where Draco was.
This YG right here. But I never seen Draco. Who is this dude right here? I think he had got knocked down once upon a time.
Black shiny jacket.
Let's rewind a little bit more. 1 second. Right here. This is Drake. This is Draco the Ruler. This is Draco the Ruler right here. This is Draco.
Right here.
This is Draco's security guard. He's exactly where he said he was. So they are advancing on Draco. Now, I was told this footage right here is like of the fight. You're about to see YG walk into frame. So the security guard apparently starts starts tussling with YG and his security guard, and then YG, according to this dude, right, the Draco security guard, YG starts to swipe.
Hands with a red stripe going down the side.
And we actually watch YG swipe in real life too. Watch this.
With a red stripe going down.
You see?
The side.
You see the swipe?
Where's
No black ski mask. Black shiny jacket. No black ski mask. Hands with a red stripe. Black shiny jacket. Black pants.
Yeah.
You see?
Oh, I saw it. That's nasty word. That's nasty word right there. Why? I don't know how you gonna get out of this one, champ.
Jacket, black pants.
You see the swipe
black
goes
shiny
going.
jacket, black pants with a red stripe going down the side, and black shiny shoes. No black ski mask, black shiny jacket.
Hold on. Come on, bro. The same skin tone. Oh my God, cuz. It's the same skin tone. It's him. It's the same skin tone. Even without.
Man, you can't tell the skin tone right there. I ain't gonna go with that far. That shit right there is way lighter than that. You know what I mean? But, you know, let's get to it.
Even without this, even without
black
the footage.
Pants with a red stripe going down the side, and black shiny.
Hey, have you been researching dental implants? Did you know you can now get permanent teeth in just 24
You're
hours?
damn lie on that one now. But you're damn lie.
Now we know who was in the red pants.
Stop the cap. You can't tell that man from the skin tone shit on that. That's dead. That could have been a nigga his height, light skin to your, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Come on, champ. Can't do deep.
Now we know. Now, YG actually wore those pants.
No, nigga, you know. You think you know. We don't know shit. We try to figure it out. We try to see how this shit gonna fall to.
After the murder, which is what makes this even dumber. Yo, bro, you should have burned the clothes that you wore that night. Like, simply, you should have burned the clothes you wore that night. This is terrible. This is bad, man. Now, Draco the Ruler has some advice for YG. See, Draco the Ruler experienced a similar fate in the past, right? In his life. You see, Draco had some dudes around him. And because of their actions, he went down and he was considered a kingpin, right? The ruler of the gang. They use his name against him. So here is Draco the Ruler, you know, talking about California penal codes and really breaking down how the law works and why YG is absolutely cooked. Now, this is not about YG, but this fits what's going on with YG currently. And I just think it was fitting for Draco the Ruler to explain it to YG.
If it's not about YG, then why you keep pinpointing the finger at YG on every level? Yeah, you know what I mean? You just pointed him out. We all just seen it. You just put him right there now. And we seen it. I agree. I think, you know what I mean? I know what I saw on this goddamn video. I saw him swing that damn mine. But that ain't gonna say that he killed Draco.
YG, instead of Poetic Flacco.
Well, and on top of that, they're saying that
that's crazy.
They were saying the Stink Team was a gang.
Yeah.
You were the leader.
I was the leader because of my name.
Right. And in California, if you're a gang member, you charge for crimes that other members did.
Other people do.
So whatever the Stink Team did in their own personal life could ultimately be put on you. You're the quote-unquote leader of this violent gang.
Even if I wasn't there, but that would be penal code 182.5.
Right.
Criminal street.
So that means Draco was that nigga was the man. That was the motherfucking man. What? Yeah, he was the man of that bitch. Or the whatever the game he was in. I don't know if that was the 60s, the 40s, or I don't know which one of these it was, but he was in one of those, I'll tell you that.
You gang conspiracy, which they don't even charge people with, but they decided to charge me with that.
I mean, how does it feel to be sitting there and like all these charges are just piling up on you? And you're like, yo, like,
I
didn't do none of this shit.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
they're putting everything on me right now.
I mean, on top of that, that it had to do a lot with these rapper niggas and all this other shit like that. Didn't want to see me get out anyway, so, they would say that they wasn't doing police shit or weird shit, but then you go put some shit on the internet saying I did something that I didn't do, or every day you tweeting some shit, and all the police doing is looking like, oh, well, we're gonna, bring this in, or we're gonna look at this, look at what Whoop just said. Like, they don't understand that. So I'm sitting here, it's a new room, or it's something new every time I go to court, like, oh, Whoop, we don't know if we're gonna use this, but, it's right here. Some shit off of Twitter or something that somebody said, so with all the people tweeting stuff and fuck Draco and fuck this and whatever, most of the blood niggas fuck blood and blood this and all this other stuff, then the police, all they do is say, here goes another narrative. We're gonna say he was beefing with this person. We're gonna say he was beefing with this person. He created all these issues with all these people because people want to get on Twitter and say all this other shit.
In Draco's case, it was the blood that was telling on him.
If that's what he's seeing. Nobody really knows Draco for like that, you know what I mean? I didn't even know nothing about him until Take the Truth. And then I still ain't really hear his music. I only kind of was tuned in on him a little bit because of No Jumper. Yep, No Jumper. That's where he was. And then he kind of looked like Mo 3 to me a little bit. You know what I mean? So when I heard his music, he was on that West Coast shit. His shit sound kind of straight, you know what I mean? I fuck with it, ish, you know what I mean? Like, it all depends on what kind of West Coast nigga you, what kind of vibe you got from the West Coast, because, you gotta have an old soul for me, I guess. But anyway, shit, he did good in his community, you know what I mean? And on his, his age level and shit like that. I don't know, man. Let's get to it.
In y'all case, y'all told on yourselves, bro. Y'all did a whole lot of self-snitching and self-incrimination. Now, Draco has educated y'all on California penal codes and laws. Good luck. And we're far from finished, bro. We have so much. Bro, this was like an emergency video. I didn't plan on dropping another video until I hear back from something that I'm waiting on. Well, this was just an emergency video, man.
Waiting on something.
Y'all let me know in the comments.
We gotta let you know that back. I do it by as I go. But I'm gonna tell you something, bro. They gonna have to quit that shit. Let me see what Stinky Cat going on, man. It's exclusive. Let's see.
This is your chance to get beautiful watches completely free.
And,
Don't miss
I
this
wasn't there.
opportunity.
If it's
Click on the
exclusive.
screen, choose.
Go, Shy. You know, Hello, man. What the fuck we thinking that? What's going on? What the hell is going on with this thing? What you doing? Did this got anything to do with Charleston? Going on, man? What the fuck this got to do with Charleston White?
It's the mob times and Jay Prince ran too.
Man, nigga, ain't nobody scared of me.
I'm saying like what, but like where did they come from? Where did they come from?
Because somebody asked the question. We not afraid of Jay Prince up here in Dallas. Homie, he ain't had no influence up here. His son was none of that. My right girl, they come through and try to do something. We some big dogs up here. No, homie, just only big down there.
Charleston White posts alleged breaking footage, and he calls out Jay Prince Jr. And also, he exposed some new evidence about 30,000 that Santana, the guy who allegedly backdoored Charleston White for Jay Prince, that had his house broken into, is basically saying that he came for that 30K because he knew exactly where it was when Charleston White left with him to the comedy show. So make sure y'all hit that like button. Now, before we get into the shocking evidence that Charleston White just presented, I want to break down this clip so you guys can get a clearer understanding on why this angle is how it is. Now, I want you guys to pay attention because Charleston White didn't have no cameras at his house. His neighbor across the street had cameras, so what I need y'all to do...
If his neighbors across the street had cameras, why are they in front of the camera? Or is these the neighbors seeing this shit? Or did they do it? Let's see.
We was paying attention to this clip real closely so you can see what's going on. You see those people right here? This truck in front of Charleston White's house?
Facts.
So the neighbors was watching it the whole time. So they was looking for that 30,000 that Charleston White. I just have to show y'all the footage before we break down what Charleston White said.
Oh shit. Oh shit. This shit could be real serious though. Yeah, Charleston, man, you guys calm the fuck down right here.
Encrypt this message back at Jay Prince.
But they got people looking.
Now, what Charleston White posted was the non-speaking English pool guy was caught breaking into my house. He was caught because this is the neighbor's footage. He says he was caught on my neighbor's surveillance cameras. The pool guy works for and was the only person seen arriving to my house and leaving at the same time I left the doctor. He tagged Santana and said the fake realtor was the only person who knew and had information about my doctor's appointment. He was looking for that bag of cash and he said 30K before we left to go to my comedy show. So Charleston White is basically saying that dude been peeping him, watching him, and he seen where he put that money at, and that's what they was looking for. Now,
shit, what else the fuck they looking for? Fucking going in there for? Damn. That nigga got bad though, at least. Yeah, you gotta get the fuck up out of there, champ.
Now, what I need you to do is let me know. Is Charleston White running the play for content, or is this serious? But let's get back into it because he has sent it
encrypted message to Jay.
Man, I don't know though. I ain't gonna lie. If this content right here, man, this not going too far with that content shit. Straight up, it went too far. Yo, this ain't content. This is real life situation right here. You can't do this as content right here. You can't do that shit. Let's get back to
Prince after coming online saying that there's a Rico on the way and he just left the FBI. So someone commented on Charleston White's YouTube video that he sent to Jay Prince and said, what you all can learn from Charleston White is fear is the only thing stopping us from getting what we all collectively needed in life. Charleston White doesn't fear his own people. Say what you want about his character, he is only a few out of millions who is fearless of the ignorance of his people. Salute to him. Salute to Act for not having no pics. Now, Charleston White posted that, and he said this under it. And this is what Charleston White had to say to Jay Prince after he posted that. He said, I stayed 3 hours in Fifth Ward having fun, and I wasn't in no rush to leave. They were in a rush for me to go.
Yeah, but see, he keep poking at the bear, though, at the same time. Which, I guess, I don't know. Maybe this ain't gonna start. This ain't gonna be no race war, but it's gonna be like a human war. This out of see Charles. I don't know. Charles would be trying to act like he Tupac and Malcolm X, everybody. You can look at it. You see it in it. You know, he do certain things. If you was from that era, you know what I mean. You will understand, or if you know about certain eras from way back, you'll understand. But I don't think he got to get the attention of the community in that way. You ain't got to downplay dead people, black people at that. You know what I mean? Or anybody that's unalive. You feel me? It's a better way. You know what I mean? To present the knowledge that you're trying to give them, bro. You can install that shit a whole different way. You ain't gotta do it like that.
Jay Prince, Punk, and or my girl Candace Matthews, who personally invited me to the Nickel Fifth Ward.
But then I thought you said that you felt like everybody like it was a setup. Like I don't know. Let's get to it.
Tagged Academics and said, Academics just dropped the actual footage of Mob Ties trying to intimidate me and bully me to apologize to James right in front of good Dr. Matthews. Now, Charleston White posted this right here, and under it he says, when the FBI Houston, he tagged the FBI catch Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr. because they've been getting away for a while. Somebody commented on there and said, what if they catch you?
Damn, he just got smacked and smushed. I think that's over with for him. Whoever that was, that's over with.
Yeah, man.
Look at this shit.
This ain't looking too good. Charleston White basically saying that he put the peoples on them, and that's what's gonna happen. Charleston White then posted this and said, he just
smushed the little man.
This an hour ago and said, on my way back to Houston, Texas to meet with law enforcement officials and political operators.
See, he talked too much. Oh, he already did it. He did a 6ix9ine. Because, see, he ain't going to do that because that dude, Jay Prince, had that shit roped off already. You know what I mean? Allegedly, he already got people that's inside of the station that's keeping them. Come on,
tips. At this point,
if that was the
this shooting happened at a Democratic event. Phone records will seal this case. He tagged the Republican Party.
Nah, not saying that his house ain't get broken into, but that don't got shit to do with Jay Prince at this moment. If so, if that's how you feel, that only thing got to do with your relative and your pool boy or whatnot. Yeah, that ain't got shit to do with Jay Prince. You know what I mean? I don't know. It don't look like it.
He tagged the Texas GOP. He tags Governor Rabbit. He tags Donald Trump. He tags Brett Huffman, Jay Prince, Candace Matthews, Vlad, Sean Mike Kelly, Say Cheese. He tagged everybody, and this may not turn out too good for somebody. Now the question is, who do you think it won't turn out too good for? So before we break down this,
that nigga ain't good. What are the Doom Buggies or something? The up-to-date Doom Buggies? He act like he probably got a little secret agents and shit like that. I don't know, but I ain't seen no lights and no shit like that. He flaw dogging like a bitch. He know when to got some toys and act like he got the secret agents. They ain't ride like that, child. All that shit gonna be locked in, bulletproof. We hiding this nigga ass. Let's take him here. Then, you know what I mean? What? Boy, your ass too open.
Clip, I want to explain the reason why Charleston White posted this.
Blue for Monday and for Tuesday, gray for Wednesday.
Boy, that
Please
shit
stop
too
wearing
old,
jeans
boy.
to work. It's about to be 100 plus degrees on that.
Man, I ain't gonna flip, boy. I can't believe that right there. I can't believe that right there, man. Because you tagged everybody that's gonna do some content on this shit, and you see in the bitch see one doom buggy in front. Boy, your ass crazy. Boy, hold on, man. Let me tell you. Let me rewind this shit, man. Man, come on, man. This is crazy. It's crazy work. Let's go.
He posted this an hour ago and said, "Oh,
look at that. Y'all see that? Look at this shit. Where the police at in here?"
He posted this and said, he posted this.
Where is the police? What is this? What is this? A hearse? Yeah, what the fuck is this? Man, what's going on? What's this about? This is nothing, man. What this supposed to mean?
An hour ago it said, on my way back to Houston, Texas to meet.
This nigga just got some doom buggies. And they finna go mud. That's what they about to do. Charles, and stop that shit, man. Everybody done seen the jig is up. The jig is up.
With law enforcement officials and political operatives. At this point, this shooting happened at a Democratic event. Phone records will seal this case. He tagged the Republican Party. He tagged the Texas GOP. He tags Governor Rabbit. He tags Donald Trump. He tags Brett Huffman, Jay Prince, Candace Matthews, Vlad, Sean Mike Kelly, Say Cheese.
God damn. Yeah, he trying to fuck you up now, champ. I ain't gonna lie, Jay. What?
He tagged
into
everybody, and this may not turn out too good for somebody.
Yeah, but that don't mean shit, because he got a doom buggy in the front of you. What that is, his cousin? Shit. Is that his cousin driving that bitch? Let me see. Hey, look, put that bitch in the front of that bitch. Hey, they gonna feel like we got the real Secret Service. How, nigga? This shit ain't bulletproof. Nothing is bulletproof.
Now the question is,
I don't see no
who do
bulletproof.
you think it won't turn out too good for? So before we break down this clip, I want to explain the reason why Charleston White posted this.
Man, now recently you had an opinion about Pimp C. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't really catch what you said about Pimp C.
Really shot cocaine.
What the fuck they gotta do with it? Nigga, you probably just start. You probably. I heard you still.
He talking about you play with his nose.
Yeah.
That ain't no opinion. That's truth and facts.
Okay. Now, what exactly did you say?
He used to snort cocaine.
That's how you said?
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. But I did see the mob ties in the Jay Prince red too.
Man, ain't nobody scared of him.
I'm saying like what? But like where did that come from? Where does that come from?
Because somebody asked the question. We're not afraid of Jay Prince up here in Dallas. Homie, he ain't had no influence up here. His son was none of that. My right girl, they come through and try to do something. We some big dogs up here. Nah, homie, they're only big down now. Mob ties don't exist up here because when the police kill somewhere, it's mob ties. When we need murder solved in the community and these niggas babies, where is mob ties? When the women is getting beat and raped, where is mob ties?
And where is you, too? First, I understand you trying to do deep, but where is you? Because the shit's still happening. And you just talking at the end of the equation. Come on, bro.
Where's mob ties for the community program? Mob ties. Harder we working for these kids up here. Don't bring no mob ties up to me.
I feel you on that one now. If you working that hard. Because obviously sound like, it looked like you ain't working that motherfucking hard. And it sound like you said fuck the kids before. A lot of them. Black kids.
Don't do a thing. For around here. It's a nation. Been here since the 60s. We don't give a fuck no Jay Prince. He ain't never been able to reach his arms up here and help no with no music career. Stay his ass in Houston. Him and his boys. So now, my...
I mean, so you feel like Jay Prince needs to help more?
Man, Jay Prince keep doing what he doing. I'm telling y'all, Jay Prince don't run shit in Dallas. Mob ties is just some bullshit. It ain't no mob ties. Them Italians got the mob. Don't know got no mob. Them just talking Italian geeky talk. Them ain't no real mobsters. Them ain't never stood up for the black race. Hollering about that. Them Italians bribe people. Them can't do nothing. Them pick on the weak. Them songs beat.
So it sound like Charleston don't like, he don't like Jay Prince because Jay Prince ain't never came to Dallas and grabbed nobody and made nobody in Dallas rich or famous. You know what I mean? He got a lot of anger inside about that. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I don't know. Could that be solved? Or is Charles and White just out of control now? It's over. It's out of control.
Up girls, homie. Beat up stripper. So I ain't saying they ain't gotta help her. We don't need their help. I've been in Stop 6 putting it down for 10 years. We don't need them up here. They don't run up here. That's what I'm saying. And anybody think they do is a lie. I'm saying that on your station.
So that's how you
run the whole Texas mob ties, so tail run. You talking
he hold his ground now.
Mob ties run something. Ain't got the power.
He standing motherfucking ground.
How does the mob ties run something with Sandra Bland?
Gotta get it to him now. He standing ground a bit. The one-eyed little skinny little motherfucker scared. Yeah, goddamn, you hear me? I'm saying. Y'all know how this man is, man. He wanna be, yeah.
He got killed by that white boy.
Yeah, I fuck with him.
Hey, if money is tight.
I fuck with him, but you fuck with a motherfucker like that, you gotta know how to fuck with him. That's crazy.
You need some help.
He ain't got no love, no trust, no none of that.
Groceries to put on the table so you and your family can eat. I'm
You
serious.
gotta be ready for that. You weird. See, you weird.
Every time police
But did you just in and out your thumb? Y'all see this shit?
Every time police do it, they go mob tie.
What do you think, sir?
When the time get took, it was mob tie. Say, give it back in time. Police do what mob tie do.
Yeah, like he like that fish. Country ass nigga. Look, you nasty.
When it's some rap, get what Mob Tie saying. Mob ties, police get what Mob Tie do.
It's insane. It's crazy. That's good.
When the police with the
Look how Sting is looking at it like, what? What you doing? What? You really? Oh shit. Oh man. Bring it back.
There's nothing gangster about Mr. James Prince. Nothing gangster about Mr. James Prince. Cause they'll do to James Prince just what they do to Larry Hoover. Put his ass on the ground where y'all can't see him or hear from him. Same thing with Jeff Ford. Whoever y'all think is bad, Big Meat, whoever y'all think is bad, that white boy got a place called Florence ADX. And they make all them break. Larry Hoover broke, Jeff Ford broke, Big Meat broke. So don't come telling me about no money. El Chapo broke. Yeah, Chapo breaking. Cause that white boy puts you somewhere where you can't even talk. So don't come telling me about no weak mob boss like Mob James. Don't come telling me about no weak killing like King Von. Tell me about a name of Kai Johnson, Galvin Long, King Von, Mob James, Tupac, whoever y'all love. Them don't compare to Galvin Long and Kai Johnson. Them pussy. Them niggas will not shoot a gun at the police. Them ain't like Dacian Steptoe. Meats was that. When Meats called himself going to the feds, when Meats called himself trying to go to the feds and act like he gonna put BMF in the feds, them white folk did. Come here, Meats. You get your gun. Come on, sir. Come here. Come here, Meats. Why you think you finna BMF? Get your ass over here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No more BMF. No more. I'm gonna let my son play it. I'm gonna let little Meats play BMF. Okay. Finish it out. Hey, listen, I don't want to be BMF no more. Put it in the movies. Put it in the movies. The white boy know how to make things sit down sometimes. That white man made Big Meat sit down. Big Meat showing off his muscles now. He ain't talking no big mafia talk no more. None of these talking mafia talk. Mob James, Mob Ties, guess what? Mob bosses never talk. Why we got a mob boss talking? We got a mob boss talking, y'all. We all the gangster movies we done seen, we ain't never seen a mob boss talking what the James Prince talking for. Shut up, James. Shut up, Jimmy. You and your boy, shut up talking mob talk. Let Vanessa 2 times keep rapping and you mob gangsters shut up. What's wrong with James Prince going out and talking on all these platforms? I thought you was a mob boss. I thought y'all were mob ties. The Genevieve City 70 mob bosses, man, what's wrong with all these, man? They didn't talk. They didn't talk.
Let me know in the comments, man. Did Charleston White's house really get robbed? Did Jay Prince send the blitz at him? Or is this all the publicity stuff? Also, let me know your thoughts on those old clips of Charleston White speaking on Jay Prince and Mob Ties. Was he stating facts or was he just talking? Charleston White got the white folks involved, so this may not turn out too good for Jay Prince unless he got the feds on his side like everybody in the comments be saying. So if y'all want to see what's really going on and if y'all want to stay in the loop, click one of these videos right here on the screen and I'm going to catch you over there.
What if I told you that every time a bank declines a small business loan application, that could represent an opportunity for you to get paid? So give me 2 minutes and hear me out, because this is probably the most overlooked business opportunity. So let me explain. Small businesses make up about 75% of the entire U.S. economy. And that's massive. That's something, right? And these are like your local plumbers, the restaurants, and contractors, and they make communities with their families and kids and whatnot. But whenever they need capital to grow, to expand, to buy an equipment, what do? They go to a bank. And that's like the logical thing to do, right? They apply for a loan, but the whole process literally takes 6 to 8 weeks. They have to provide personal guarantees, they have to provide collateral, they have to put up their homes and things like that, only to be declined 2/3 of the time. That's insane. That's more than 75% of the time that they go through the process only to get declined. And that's not because they're a bad business most of the time. It's not because they don't qualify for funding. It's because the small businesses really not supported by the big banks, right? So why would you care about this? Well, this is what creates an opportunity, because those same businesses, they still need the capital. Just because they got declined doesn't mean that they're not going to need the capital anymore. Now they either need to dip into their personal savings, or unfortunately they might go out of business, or they might ask friends and family to support them because they don't know any other way of getting capital. However, there's a solution. It's called alternative lending industry. That industry has been growing in triple digits since 2008. Like when I started in this business, it was like a $300 billion industry. It's over $2 trillion industry right now, and it is alternative to the banks. There are lenders who provide capital specifically to small businesses based on their needs. This is where someone like you come into play as a business loan broker. What is a business loan broker? Business loan broker is the person between the lender who has the money, who want to deploy money, they want their money to make more money, make more babies, right? And the business who are looking for capital, they just don't know their options. You, as the business loan broker, facilitate that connection, because lenders, they have the money, they want to get.
Oh, this is legendary.
No Jumper, coolest podcast.
Niftiest podcast in the world.
In the whole world.
Oh, goddamn.
And my man, Crip Mac, I have finally gotten him on the podcast with
Mama Bear!
What's up? Mama Bear represent.
his beautiful mother.
On a 30 deep, and all they want to do was to plead with me to apologize to Jane Prince. Jane Prince, your mama. Your mama. Do you hear me? Jane Senior. You sent Hit Squad. Y'all had a chance to get me. Honeycomb brazen. All told y'all I was in the city. I told you I was in the business. I told you I was in your city. I told you I was in the city. I've been showing you my exits, my location. Who does this?
Why would you do that? That's crazy. That means you looking for some shit. And if you looking for it like that, you would suck them to do that. And that's probably why you say you put your life on the line for it. Probably is a good thing, I don't know. Maybe you feel like if you get Jay Prince off the streets, his community will be a more better place. Like Texas or some shit. I don't know. Let's get back to it.
I don't know. They come to y'all city.
Or, my bad y'all, but or maybe this nigga remember some shit that Jay Prince done did to one of his family members or something. I don't know.
Don't check in and say, hey y'all, I'm in Academy.
I know he's going too hard.
I went to Academy first to talk about how to make it. Cause I know I'm going to Fifth Ward. And I know there's gonna be a war. Cause don't who disrespect Rival Out Records in my time show up in Fifth Ward after disrespecting Pimp C. I said George Floyd.
I said,
Big Mike. Big Mike. Ain't that name Big Mike?
Prince, tell you what happened today, boy. I don't know James Prince. I don't know.
But I don't know how. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Cause they been trying to say, motherfucker, James was them people too. Cause one thing about it, what his name is, Big Mike, Killer Mike. It's one of I don't know which one, but y'all don't quote me on that. It's one of Big Mike, Killer Mike. It's one of Big Mike. I don't know, but incident went out with him and cause he was a part of the Rap a Lot. And incident went off, boom, they did what they tried to do. He came back, retaliated, and he ended up in prison for a long ass time. Been saying that Jay Prince, the one who put him in there. You know what I mean? He wrote a statement against him. He called the police after his reaction. You know what I mean? I don't know. Let's see what's going on.
All I know is, don't know I'm used to serve. Harris County Sheriff run it. Not the chief of police. Harris County Sheriff run this. And the sheriff didn't tell me I gotta check in. And now, he check in, and the sheriff ain't tell me. Sheriff ain't gave me no stipulation. So why would I check in with
Achieves
Hey,
quality vocals wherever you're recording.
That nigga said that, hey, Jay Prince, man, you better back off this man, but they definitely loving this shit right here, boy. They loving this. And they know he right there beside him. You believe that? Let's go.
Welcome to the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you're a fan of Charleston White. Charleston White, Jay Prince Jr., and Jay Prince, they just ran into each other. Everybody knew that it was gonna be a day and the time that it come for Jay Prince Jr. to get his. Out of all the stuff that's been happening over the years and recently, everybody sat there and saw how Duke the Jeweler got knocked off.
Hey, this nigga, I forget his name in the hell, but he be I fuck with him though.
Take off, and there was a couple more other people that got like stuff happened to them. Y'all know what happened when NBA YoungBoy got his keys taken and stuff like that. But we know that it was a lot of bodies that was dropped behind Jay Prince Jr. now. They said that Jay Prince Jr., he told Charleston White, why did he even try to pull that stunt? That was a dummy move that he could even try to even pull. I want y'all to hit the like button if you're a fan of Jay Prince Jr. Hit the like button.
Hey, Jay Prince do be saying some under the ground ass shit, which he shouldn't be saying. You know what I mean? He gotta stop doing deep. That's on him though. You know what I mean? He gotta stop doing that shit. Like, you know, like the last movie while he just put on X.
If you're a fan of Charleston White,
you're a boss, you shouldn't even say nothing.
They bogus because on the footage, it shows Charleston White pulling out a gun. Like Charleston White even pulling out a gun, it goes to show that he was already prepared. They already been saying that he wasn't gonna do nothing back. But look what just happened. You see exactly what just transpired. Now, we know exactly how this all go. Charleston White, he said what he said to Jay Prince. Jay Prince sent them boys out there. They caught him in Miami. They caught him out there in Houston when he did his show. Now, we know that a lot of stuff like this happen time after time, but it's gonna be something that come behind it. The feds got a 99% conviction rate. You cannot sit back and say that people ain't doing what they got to do to stay out the way.
Well, you can say that, but we'll see on this little dirt case real quick. You know what I mean? We gotta be more live about what we say and what we think about the shit that come for us, bro. Like, it could happen, and it can't sometimes. Let's get it.
Because Charleston White, he studied going to places, acting like he's safe, when we know for a fact that Charleston White, he talk that real stuff, but he keep going to places that he don't need to be. These people don't like you over there. These people...
Yeah, because he want to die. Obviously, that's what it seemed like. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't saying that he want to die, but if that's what it seemed like to me. Come on, Charles. You want to be like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Tupac. You hear what he said? I'm gonna die for this. I don't know what you dying for. You know what I mean? Is it the kids? Because it don't seem like the kids. Or is it your money? You dying for your money? If you gonna die for your money, nigga, you should sit the fuck down and quit taunting people like on some real nigga shit. Like, but if it's for the kids in real life, I don't see how it is, but cause I don't see behind the cameras. But if it's that, man, yeah, I guess, man, if that's what you believe in. But man, if you just doing that shit, dog, just cause you know you gonna make some bread off this shit, it's gonna go big, and come on, bro, and you sitting niggas down for real in real life, that probably don't need to be sat down. That's crazy.
I don't want to see you make it. Charleston White, you said something about Jay Prince Jr., Jazz Prince, and a couple more other people, including Mob Taz, a long time ago when the Duke the Judah stuff was going on. Now look what's going on. You end up running into them boys, and you did what you had to do, but what's gonna come behind that? The feds got a 99% conviction rate, and y'all putting everything on the internet. We all know that Charleston White, he do his thing, but Jay Prince, they send them people out there. Like at the end of the day, they bogus for what they did, because on the footage, it clearly shows them sitting right there shooting at Charleston White. It shows that. But we know for a fact, they want some...
I ain't see that. What shows that? I ain't see that. I ain't see nobody shoot that shit. Nah, they said the footage was gonna come out, but I ain't seen the footage yet. Let's get back to it.
That's why Charleston White did what he did. Now Jay Prince Jr. in the hospital. Man, hit the like button and say, get well Jay Prince Jr. down in the comment section. They bogus for what they did, but we all know how this always ends. Jay Prince Jr., he was in the wrong. Because you don't approach Charleston White or nobody else like that. You know all the stuff that you've been doing.
That was not Junior that approached Charleston White at that party / political thingamajig. Nah, that was somebody that was I don't know. That's a part of Rapper Line. Obviously, it's probably like Rapper Line security guards or something. It was kind of big. I ain't gonna say it was a big ass niggas, cause I seen it right there by the side Charles White. They ain't that big. They big though. You know what I mean? But nah, hell no.
Oh, look what happened to Duke the Jeweler. Duke the Jeweler, he went out there to see Boosie. Next thing you know, Jay Prince Jr., he in there with all his homies, all Mob Taz people. They end up setting up Duke the Jeweler, taking his change, taking his bags, and doing everything that we knew for a fact that a snake would do. They said that Jay Prince Jr. was the one who had Boosie nephew and one more other person that was with Lil Cam to go out there and do that to Duke the Jeweler. They waited outside for him. But we know that Duke the Jeweler, it's sad that this had to happen to him, but his case gonna get solved, especially because the stuff just happened. Hit the like.
Ooh, wee. You got them niggas out here really doing that detective work in real life, boy. By these people don't know. Boy, that man say, oh, it's definitely gonna get solved. Hit the like button. If you know what I mean, probably say if you love Duke the Truth. I fuck with Duke the Truth, you know what I mean? I hit the like button because I fuck with him, but no, boy. Not the route you going a whole nother route. You finna help that shit up. You finna do your thing.
Button if you're a fan of Duke the Jeweler. Drop down in the comment section, RIP Duke the Jeweler. Drop down in the comment section, RIP Takeoff. It's too many people who getting their life taken because of Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr. At the end of the
he gonna be the one to break the news? Nah, it's gonna be out of you. At Flacco said a name.
Today, nobody could say that Jay Prince Jr. ain't doing what he got to do in the streets, but when you come to the internet with this and you start putting people's lives in jeopardy, a lot of stuff happened behind that. They said that Duke the Jeweler went out there and your people was the ones to see him, and they was the last one to hear from him. Now, I would like to send my condolences out to Takeoff first, and then I would like to send my condolences out to Duke the Jeweler. Regardless of what went down, the evidence gonna show. It's always the truth over a lie. The feds got a 99% conviction rate, and they gonna come back for Jay Prince Jr. regardless of what's going on. Everybody who was there at that dice game with Takeoff and Duke the Jeweler, they gonna eventually get what they deserve, because we know for a fact that they knew exactly what was going on and what was finna happen. Regardless of if they talked about it in advance and then they came back, just like the Fed said, they don't care if it started from this day and then it ended on this day. They gonna come and get everybody that they need to come and get. I want everybody to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you feel that they gonna come and get boosted.
Yeah. This nigga wanna see a busy. He mad. He want somebody gone.
For what happened, because everything that went down, they know that Boosie, he was the main one who was throwing the event. Once he threw the party, everybody knew that Jay Prince Jr., he had to do, like, the guys there. All of the goons was in there. They was looking at Duke the Jeweler chain and they kept pocket watching the whole time. At the end of the day, we know exactly what went down. They said that Jay Prince Jr., he did what he did, but everything that he did, it's all gonna come back on him. Don't cut the camera off. They know what they was doing. Everybody who was right there with Jay Prince Jr. and them, they knew exactly what was gonna go down, but
there have been 3 primary, distinct, real-world confrontations between Charleston White and the Prince family mob ties, alongside an ongoing digital war. Charleston White has spent years trading verbal insults to Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr. online. Their dispute has physically manifested into 3 separate time frames. The Houston hotel lobby face-off in late 2023, where they really got into it, but it didn't evolve into a physical fight because, like, security and people in the lobby interfered.
yeah.
And then there's the Crockett Texas stage brawl in May 2026, and there was a nice 3-year little lullaby, we're gonna be, I still don't like you.
Yeah, but Jay Prince, he never forgot what Charleston White said in 2024.
It really don't matter because Jay Prince is defending Charleston White is defending the truth, what he said against Jay Prince.
Yeah.
He spoke the truth and they're offended.
Right.
They don't like their dirty laundry, per se, being aired out.
Right.
And that's what Charleston White's doing. He's saying, like, here's it all for everybody to see. You want to please this person, but do wrong by this person. Here's everything for everybody to see.
Right. He feel that Jay Prince Sr., he be playing both sides and he be playing one-sided games.
That's why, with the evidence that Charleston White has against Jay Prince Jr., he's not even putting it to the local police. He's sending it straight to the FBI because he knows that they have them in their pocket. And there's no point in saying, hey, this happened to me, because it's just going to get deflected into something else.
Every single time, and this is why people go.
Shoot some shit up. Yo.
Stop scrolling. I said
Loading new mag. Reloading. Changing bags.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Still got those foot left. try him. Fuck it. I don't like his name, but let's go for it. Oh, wait. Bitch. I ain't do too much. I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna see if my dog wants